Even techies were.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta and I welcome you back on my YouTube channel, that is Skill Horizon by Sanjay Gupta. And I have Utkarsh with me. Welcome Utkarsh on the channel.
Hi, sir. It's a
So,
great pleasure to be
yeah,
on the.
thank you. So, as you already know, I hope you already attended episode one of the Salesforce mock interview. And I have Utkarsh with me so that we can give you the mock interview experience. And he's associated with Zodial Technologies, that company office is in Jaipur. So my Skill Horizon office is also in Jaipur. So we share the same floor. So that's how I connected with Utkarsh and tried to have him on this mock interview session so that we can give you the experience where I will be asking some questions to him, and as a beginner or intermediate, he will be answering those questions. We'll be doing some cross questioning as well so that you will be able to prepare yourself for Salesforce interviews. Okay, so this is episode 2, and if you go to the next slide, so I just want to show you like what we are going to cover in this entire series. So there will be tentative 50 mock interview episodes that I'm going to cover. There can be more than that, but till now we have decided to do 50. And here we'll be targeting admin, development, QA, BA, architect level questions. So initially we started with the admin. Gradually we'll be including development and other roles as well. Okay, so we'll be having a session weekly on Tuesday, 8 p.m. IST. We'll be having that session so that you can easily follow our sessions. Moving forward, as you already know, Skill Horizon is our Trailblazer Workforce Partner. So we do some online and offline trainings as well. So recently we launched our upcoming Tech Elevate program that we are doing offline. So if you wish to join, you can reach out to us through this email. You can visit our website. Lots of online courses also will be starting in this month. So that also you can join. Okay, if we move on to the next slide, so I just want to say like the learning approach that I'm applying. Here you will be learning concepts, you will be doing hands-on exercises, and then you will be doing the real project implementation. So these are three-step learning approach that we apply in all our offline or online job readiness training program. Okay, so moving on to the next slide, this is the like QR code that you can scan so that we can notify you about all our upcoming sessions and whatever we are doing. And you can follow us on LinkedIn as well as I think YouTube you already subscribed. If not, then you can subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications. Okay, so now moving on to the question number 1 for today. Okay, so today's mock interview is little bit different. In episode 1, all the questions were based on simple to the point question, and Utkarsh was answering those questions. But now today we have some scenario based. So we have a mixed. So few scenarios you will see, few straightforward question you will be seeing, because we want you to involve as much as we can. Okay, so this question is not only for Utkarsh, it is for the entire Salesforce community, those who are watching this mock interview series. So the first question, Utkarsh, for you is, a
Yes,
Salesforce
sir.
admin wants sales reps to see different fields on the opportunity record page when the stage is closed won versus when it is prospecting. So there are two different stages. Based on the stage, we need to see the fields. So which feature should the admin use to meet this requirement? So there are four options. Validation rule: A, B is compact layout, C is dynamic forms, and D is page layout assignment based on record type. Before you answer, I just want to see few answers from the community. Okay, I want to see few answers from the community, and I can see YouTube added one nice emoji, that is top fan. So Rishikesh, thank you for being top fan. Sachin, Chaman, then yeah. So okay, so I am receiving the answers. So people are saying C, Firoz, Signum, Kanak, they responded as C. Let's see what people respond, and accordingly Now, after your answer, I will pass this question to Utkarsh. So he will be answering, and then I will see. I need to go with the audience, or with Utkarsh, or with both, or with no one. So
Okay, sure,
I
sir.
need to decide. Thank you, Abhinav, for being top fan. Okay, mostly are saying this is option C. Hello Nirpesh.
Mm.
Nirpesh, I saw your LinkedIn post. Thank you for tagging me. Unfortunately, I didn't become MVP, but I am happy like you consider me for that recognition. Okay, mostly people are saying dynamic forms. So I think now I need to pass this question to you, Utkarsh.
So yeah, sir, the audience is right. The correct answer is dynamic forms only because the dynamic form help us to control the visibility of the fields. That's why we are the correct option here is dynamic forms. Whereas validation rule does not do that, and compact layout just give us the summary of the fields which are in the highlighted panel. Whereas we can also use the page layout assignment based on the record type, but it is not the ideal case since we have to create the multiple record types. That's why the correct answer is C option.
Okay, so I will go with both. So audience is also correct and Utkarsh is also. So basically, if I summarize this one, so this question says, if you want to control anything with the help of a pick list value, so that can be done. Okay, so different fields you can control based on the stage value, like pick list value, and that can be done easily with the dynamic form because in dynamic form we have a filter option available.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, moving on to the next question. Okay, so next question says you created a custom object interview and need to relate it to the candidate. Okay, so there are two custom objects. One is interview, and we need to relate it with candidate object so that each candidate can have multiple interviews. Okay, one to many relationship, but each interview belongs to only one candidate, right? So which relationship should you use? Lookup relationship, master detail, many to many, or hierarchical relationship? So again, Utkarsh, I think we can wait for the audience response. So
Sure,
guys,
sir.
yeah, guys, please read this question carefully and then you can answer.
You have already given the hint, sir. One to many relationship.
Okay, but it is not mentioned directly here, so still there is a confusion
Yeah.
because there are multiple options which are related to do. Actually, I didn't read the options carefully, so in flow,
Not
like
not a problem,
I'm an
sir.
instructor, so generally whenever we read any scenario, we try to explain. So that happened in flow. Okay, for this question, I am getting mixed responses. And before that, Kanak, thank you for being top fan. So mixed answer. Few are saying A, that is lookup. Few are saying B, that is master detail. Someone is saying C as well, many to many relationship. Dhananjay, thank you for being top fan. I like this emoji that is added recently. Okay. Madhuri is saying parent child child interview. Parent is candidate and child is interview, so it should be lookup. Taleb is saying B. Okay, so I think we have a tie between A and B. So now we need to
Mm.
decide which one to choose. So I'm passing this on to you.
Actually, sir, both A and B are correct because in the question it's not mentioned that you have to create roll-up summaries or something like that. So yeah, both A and B are correct, but B, yeah, sure, both A and B are correct. So yeah.
Okay, so in this scenario, like we have some mixed responses. So I'm not
Mm.
100% satisfied with the audience answer, and I'm not 100% satisfied with the Utkarsh answer. So, like in this case, what we can say, like you need to pick promptly. So Utkarsh is saying both are correct, lookup and master detail, because that is not mentioned in the question. So in
Mm.
real time interview, if this type of situation you face, so you need to say it you need to say it firmly There is no nothing is mentioned like we need to have lookup or master detail. So in my opinion, both A and B are correct. Okay, because both are sharing many one to many relationship. So we can have multiple interviews related to candidate. Okay, so yeah, so it is one to many relationship, and there is no such difference available like it should be lookup or master detail. Okay, so I think this makes sense. So I hope everybody's agree with me. So you can just say, and in some of the Salesforce certification exams, also this type of questions come like if you have a scenario, so there you need to select two options, three options, right? So this type of situation also you can have in your mind, right? Now if I say I just want to modify this, and Utkarsh, this is for you. So if I say if I delete candidate record, so interview record should also be deleted. So which option you will be selecting in that case?
If can you repeat, sir?
If candidate is deleted, so all the related interview record should be deleted. So in this case, which one you will be selecting?
Master detail
Master
relationship.
detail. So this type of specific things are available. If in the question, then you can pick. Otherwise, you can say both the question, both the answers are related to this particular scenario.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. So next question is subjective. It is not having any objective option. So in this question, what he needs to tell, what is field dependency in Salesforce? You need to give an example. And if you hear this question, so you can also write your answer in the chat. Meanwhile, Utkarsh is answering. So over to you, Utkarsh.
Sure, sir. So field dependency allow us to filter the values of one pick list, which is termed as the dependent pick list in the field dependency, and based upon the selecting values of the another pick list, which is termed as the controlling pick list. Okay, so this is the basically the field dependency, and the example is, for example, I've created two pick lists. First one is country, named as country, in which all the country names will be there, and another will be the state. Another it will be named as the state, in which
Right.
all the states of the particular country will be there. So the state will be a dependent pick list, whereas the country will be the controlling pick list. So if I have selected India in the country, so I will get only the states of the Indian states.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, now counter question. So can we have multi-select picklist as controlling?
Multi.
Multi-select picklist as controlling? Okay, can anybody answer this question from the audience? Can we have multi-select picklist as controlling picklist? Okay, meanwhile, audience is answering this question. Another question to you, Utkarsh. Can we
Sure,
have
sir.
checkbox as controlling field?
Yes.
Yeah, this is correct. And audience is saying no for the previous one. We cannot have multi-select pick list as controlling. Multi-select pick list can have in the dependent side. On controlling, we can have only two things. One is single pick
Checkbox.
list, like pick list and checkbox.
Yeah.
Okay, so your first was like you didn't answer, so this is a learning for you. And the
Yeah.
second one is correct, like checkbox we can have as a controlling. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so audience, you are right for both the cases. For first, multi-select, no, we cannot have controlling. For second checkbox, yes, we can have it as controlling. Okay, so I'm happy like you are continuously answering the question. So I'm really happy with the responses. And okay, I think we can move on to the next question now. So now we have a question number 4. So again, we have a scenario based question where multiple options are available. So question says you need to ensure the close date of an opportunity cannot be earlier than today's date. Which validation rule should you use? So I think Utkarsh, again, we can wait for the audience answer, and then I will take your answer, and then we'll see who is correct. Either one or
Sure, sir.
both? So guys, please select answer to this question. This is a validation rule. So A, B, C, D, four options are available. Which one to choose? I think there will be some doubts between A and D for sure.
Sure.
So most of the answers are for D. Abhinav changed his answer. He's saying A. Rajni is saying A. So couple of answers are A, and apart from those, many are answering D. Geetika is also saying A. Mayank A. Madhuri A. Okay, now it is mixed. Lots of people are saying A, and lots of people are saying D. Again, think you can still change your answer. You have an opportunity. Okay, Utkarsh. So what's your answer?
So the sir correct answer is option number A, because it will prevent the user from entering the previous dates as close dates. That's-
Okay, so you need to ensure the close date of an opportunity cannot be earlier than today. So I think many of you didn't read this carefully. So if close date is earlier than today, uh, so you need to ensure the close date on an opportunity cannot be earlier than today's date. Okay, so if it is less than today, I can say, then we need to throw an error. So if close date is less than today, then it should throw an error. Right. Yeah, Mayank actually clarified the answer. If close date is less than today, it will throw the validation. Mayank, you are absolutely right. Okay, so I think we can move on to the next question. So next question is number 5. So the question says an admin wants to import 100K contact records into Salesforce. Which tool is the best choice for this import? So we have again four options: A, data import wizard; B, data loader; C, chain set; and D, manual entry. I think manual entry no one will be selecting. So I just eliminated one option. So now you
Hmm.
have only three options left: A, B, C, D. So which one to go? Okay, people are saying data loader, option B. Yeah, I think mostly are saying option B. So Utkarsh, yeah, this was pretty straightforward, and I think lots of people already guessed it. So which you will be choosing?
Option B, sir. Audience is correct.
Yeah, we need to go
Because
with the
data
audience.
import wizard has a limit of 50,000 records, and
Mm-hmm.
the so yeah, data
Yeah,
loader.
I totally understand, and I saw the speed of the chat continuously B. So like everybody knows this is data loader. Okay,
Hmm.
so I have next question now. So next question says, what is search layout in Salesforce? Okay, so meanwhile Utkarsh is answering this question, you can also type your response. Yes, Utkarsh, go ahead.
Okay. So search layout controls the fields which will be displayed to the user when the user view records in various contexts, like the related list and the lookup dialogues. Okay. So for example, if I want to in my project there is some requirement like in the related list of the account, I want to display that particular field,
Mhm.
so I have to do it through this search layout, which is available in the setup, and then you have to go to the account from the object manager, and then you can scroll down, and there
Okay.
is an option the search layout, and you can place the required field.
Okay, so I was just typing one response in the chat. I missed the beginning part that you said. So
Hmm.
can you just repeat the beginning part once again?
Okay, sure, sir. So search layout controls the fields which will be displayed to the user when the user views the record in various contexts,
Mm-hmm.
uh, context like the lookup dialogues and the
Right.
related list.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing I want to add. So he is
Mm.
also right. Like if you hover on the lookup icon, if you want to see some fields, but I think this is just again one question from you, Utkarsh. Like
Sure.
if we have recently viewed list view, if we have the list
Mm.
view that is on recently viewed, can this search
Mm.
layout help to place fields there?
In the recently,
Yeah, recently viewed. So
yeah, you can.
so that is another option. So generally, if you see
Mm.
your recently viewed list view on any object, so you won't be able to place the fields directly from the list view
Mm.
itself. So in that case, we can go to search layout, and from there also we can do that. So you can just give it a try, okay, and then you can just experience. Otherwise, whatever you said, so I think that is correct. I'm just checking. Yeah, Mayank, you are right. We can add and remove the fields. Yes. So Geetika is also answering search layout determines which fields are displayed when user searches for record or looks at related list. Right. Okay. I think you guys are already knowing this answer, and
Mm.
recently viewed thing you can just verify. Okay. So through search layout we can do control that as well. Okay, I think this is clear. And can you tell me like from where we need to enable the search layout? Because by default, I think it is not available. We need to do something.
Uh, you get the search layout option from the like the from the object manager, and that you which like the for example account, and then you have to scroll
So
down.
this also you need to check. I would say
Mm.
just check on the object on particular object in the object manager. In my
Mm.
knowledge, search layout will not be available automatically. You need to edit the object and then you need to select allow search option from the details at the bottom. Then this search layout option will be visible. So you have two tasks for today, Utkarsh. After this
Sure,
mock
sir.
interview, you need to verify. First is you need to check recently viewed list view.
Mm.
That is controlled by search layout, and how to enable search layout. By default, it is not available, so we need to enable it. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
yeah, this is my approach, guys. If I am an interviewer, so after asking question, getting the response, I guide as well. In real interviews, I also do that. Okay, because I don't say like you are right or wrong. I just guide like you can do and you can check it out so that whatever questions you are answering, so you will be having some response with you like I need to check all these questions after the interview. Okay,
Mm.
so but all the interviews are having different mindset, so they have different opinion. So I'm okay with that. This was my personal opinion. Okay, moving on to the next question. So now we have question number 7, and I think this is again a scenario. So again, audience, you can um, just press the keys like A, B, C, D, whatever you want. So the question is, the sales team wants to see the most important fields: phone, email, and opportunity amount at the top of the record page on mobile. So what should the admin use? So we have record type, we have compact layout, we have page layout, and we have validation rule. So just pick the correct answer. Okay, mostly are saying compact layout. So what's your answer, Utkarsh?
Compact layout, sir.
Okay,
Because compact layout controls the fields in the highlighted panel, whereas the record type and the page layout only manages the pick list value, does not controls the fields in the highlighted panel. Same goes for the page layout also. And the validation rule is not for the AI UI configuration.
right. Absolutely right. So I think people get confused between page layout and compact layout. So correct answer is compact layout. B is the correct answer, and mostly people are correct. So I'm happy like you guys are saying correct answers. So moving on to the next question. Okay, so again, scenario based question. So, your company has two types of cases: internal IT issue and customer complaint. So, each needs a different pick list set and page layout. So, what should the admin configure? Field dependency, record type, compact layout, or assignment rule? Just answer your question. So, I just want to see the response. I have a great audience. People are answering correctly, and for this also, I think you guys are right. But still, I will wait for the Utkarsh answer first. Then I will say the correct answer. Yeah, Utkarsh.
So, sir, correct answer is option number B, record types, because the field dependency is between the two fields, two pick list, okay, and the compact layout does not control the pick list, manages the pick list, and
Yeah.
assignment rule. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. And I think in our episode one, we discussed a lot about the record type. So
Yes, sir.
record type, yeah, record type basically performs two operation. It can control the page layout, like which page layout you want to launch, and it can control like which like pick list will be
Manage
showing
the
which
pick list.
particular, yeah, pick list values we can also control. Okay, that is great. So we are going good, and we have a very nice audience. I'm happy. Like my subscribers are like having all the answers. And guys, this is just a beginning. We are doing admin stuff. Soon we'll be having development related stuff, and for development we have a lot of session. So I'm sure like with this mock interview series, everything will be revised for you. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Okay, again, theoretical question where subjective answer we need to do. What is the recycle bin in Salesforce and how long does it retain data? And I have a counter question as well for you, Utkarsh. So just answer to this question.
Okay, sure, sir. So recycle bin stores the records which are being deleted by the user, and it retains the data by default for the 15 days. But in the Salesforce Classic feature by the administrator, it can extend the period up to the 30 days.
So, like, do we need to raise some request to Salesforce, or it can be done automatically like, through configuration? We can do.
I mean, I have never tried it, sir,
Okay,
so far.
so you need to try. You need to try that. And my counter question is, if
Hmm.
I'm deleting a record, it will go to recycle bin. You said it will be there for 15 days. That's correct.
Hmm.
But what if I want to delete that record permanently from the recycle bin? What should you do? And this question is for audience as well. This is a tricky question. So if you want to empty your recycle bin, what can be done? Don't Google, because Utkarsh don't has that feature right now. He can't
Yeah.
Google or chat GPT because he's on live stream. You guys can do, but I want to hear. So Vidyolata, you are saying hard delete, but how we can do? Okay, empty recycle bin, there is a button. Okay.
We can do, sir.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah,
answer?
yeah. Go ahead.
By using the Salesforce inspector and deleting the records from there.
Okay, but I think it is simple. We have that. No, on recycle bin we don't have that amp. In one go, I think we cannot. Yeah. So you are saying hard delete. So can you tell me from where you will be doing hard delete? Yeah, Pooja, I think you are saying it correctly. Like data loader has an option. Uh, we can we can do from that. But those who are saying empty recycle bin hard delete, can you tell me the process? Okay, so those who are saying hard delete, so is it related to data loader? Okay, Sandeepa is saying custom code. Yeah, that is also correct. Madhuri is saying workbench. Pankaj is saying from recycle bin itself we can do. Okay, so this we need to check. I think this question we can discuss in our session again. So,
Sure, sir.
like there are multiple options to remove. In my knowledge, I if I am admin, I would use data loader. If I am a developer, so I will be using a statement which is it's not statement. You can say a function that is part of database class empty recycle bin. So through that also we can remove the records. Okay, so these are two suggestions that I can give, like data loader and the code. Through code also we can delete. But Utkarsh, if you can try, so maybe in our next session we can discuss. But
Sure, sir. I will try it.
yeah, yeah, Workbench is also having that. Yeah, there is an empty. Yeah, okay, Abhinav, there is an option of empty org recycle bin. Yep, so that option is there. Through that also we can remove all the records. Thank you, Abhinav and Shalini, for confirming this. Saket, I think Abhinav and Shalini are saying like in recycle bin there is an option. So you guys can confirm because we can't check it right now. And I actually don't remember like there is a button available or not. So just check the UI. If it is there, then we can. Otherwise, in my knowledge, we have data loader for hard delete, and we can do it through the code.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to the next question. So when users search for an account, they want to see the industry and phone in the result list. What should the admin configure? So compact layout, mini page layout, search layout for accounts, and record type. Just write your answer in the chat. Okay, I think lots of people found that button is available, empty recycle bin. So I think through that button also we can erase the records. So for this question, I'm getting mixed response. Few are saying C, someone is saying B, Harsh is saying A, Signam is also saying, Ashok is also saying A, then C, now C is coming as an outcome. Okay, over to you, Utkarsh. What you suggest?
So, sir, correct answer according to me is C, search layout for the accounts.
Okay, why so?
Because search layout, you have already told that related list and the lookup dialog. One more thing, it can control like the search results also. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay, I think this is the correct answer. Search layout for accounts. So we can move on to the next question now. So again, we have a scenario-based question. So this is a long question. You need to read it carefully. So a Salesforce admin has created two record types for the lead object, partner lead and direct lead. There is a custom pick list field called lead source with these values. Okay, custom pick list field we have, and the values are web, email, trade show, partner referral, advertisement. Requirement is for partner leads only partner referral should be allowed as the lead source, and for direct leads all other values except partner referrals should be allowed. How can the admin best enforce this requirement? So we have four options. Option 1 says create a field dependency between lead source and record type. Okay. Second is use record type to define different picklist values set for lead source. Third is use a validation rule to prevent incorrect lead source values. And fourth is use page layout to hide the lead source field based on the record type. So I'm just waiting for your answer for this question. Yes, Pankaj, you are right. In the previous question, answer was hidden in the question itself. But sometimes still answers are confusing. Okay, so for this question, we are getting majority is saying B, Abhinav is saying C. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, Utkarsh, what's your answer to this question?
B, sir. Whereas validation rule can prevent the user from saving the record, but it will allow the user to select the different values like the web email, but
Hmm.
it won't let it save. The record won't be saved, but it will allow the user to select multiple values like the web email. So the correct answer is the B.
Okay, so guys, you are right. B is the correct answer, and why so? Because through record type we can control pick list that we already discussed. So if you
Mm.
have two record types and you need to control the pick list values, so this B is the correct answer. Abhinav is saying in the option C, shouldn't we have validation for both? So use a validation rule to prevent incorrect lead source values. So actually, Abhinav, yes, we can apply or condition in that validation rule to control both. Yeah, Pankaj, you are right. Record types control the pick list. Not generally, every time record type will be able to control the pick list. Okay, moving on to the next question. So, what is a global action and how does it differ from the object specific action? Okay, yes, Utkarsh, go ahead.
So global actions are not specific to the any record. It can be placed anywhere in the org where that action is supported. Whereas in the case of the object specific action, it is being specific to the object. Like for example, I want to create an contact from the related list of the account.
Hmm.
So the contact will be created with the account name already being populated. And one more difference, you can for the global action you have to go to the setting and then global action. You have to make one global action and then go to the global publisher and then place your global action over there. Whereas in case of object specific action, you have to go to the particular object. For example, opportunity from the object manager, and then from the button, link, and action, I guess. From there, you have to create an action and then go to the particular page layout and then drag and drop your action so that it can be placed on the page layout.
Yeah, you are right. One mistake you did. So at the
Yeah.
time of global action placement, you said global publisher. So it is actually publisher layout where we have global layout created, so we can place it there. So your steps were correct. The only mistake you did, the name incorrect name you mentioned. Rest, your answer is completely right. And I
Thank you.
have few answer from the audience. So Talib, your answer is completely correct. Utkarsh explained the steps as well, like how you can create global action and how you can create object specific. So I really appreciate that answer. It is completely fine. And as per the need of the project, we need to decide whether to go with the this global action or object specific action.
Yes.
Okay, I think we can move on to the next question. So we have three more questions left. So this is again subjective question. We don't have any quiz here. So what is the utility bar in a Lightning app?
So utility bar in Lightning app is a feature which allow user to access the most commonly used tools or the component
Hmm.
there. You can enable that utility bar from the first you have to go to the setup and then app manager. If you want to create a new app, you can create that and add the utility bar. If you want to add the utility bar in the existing app, you have to just edit the app and then add the utility bar. And you can select multiple like chatter feed, history from there.
So
Yeah.
like from app only we can configure this, right?
From app.
Like
From
at the time of app creation, we have that utility option.
You can add it later on also. Like
Okay.
if you have already created the app,
Hmm.
Is if the app is pre-existing, like the app is already
Okay.
you have created the app before, and now you want to add the utility bar. You just go to the app manager, select your app,
Hmm.
go to the edit option, and then you can place the utility bar.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's correct. And it is available at the bottom of the
Yeah.
app, right? Okay,
Yes.
one question, can we place custom component, like if I've created a flow, screen flow,
Yeah, you can
or
create. Yeah, yeah.
we can
You can
place?
add a flow component over there.
Okay, and if I have any lightning web component, can we place that as well? Have you tried that?
Nah, Lightning web component I've never tried it, but flow I have done
Okay, you need to try. And this is
it.
for audience also. I think very less people might be knowing about this utility bar. So if you don't know, you need to explore it. So at the time of app creation, we have a step number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, if you try to create a new application, so you on step number 3, you will have this utility bar option where we can place standard and custom components. And so one thing you need to check how to add components into utility bar. And second, you need to confirm, can we place LWC component or not. So Madhuri is saying, yeah, we can. Yes. So answer is yes, we can do, but you guys can try.
Sure, sir.
Okay, we have two more questions, and I think those questions are scenario based.
Yeah.
So we can move on to the next question. So next scenario is, you have created a custom object called service request. There are two types of request: internal request for internal IT support, and customer request for external support, external customers. So each type requires a different set of checklist values for the request type with a different page layout. So what should you configure to fulfill this requirement? A field dependency and compact layout, record type and page layout assignment, validation rule and field level security, a permission set and custom fields. Just read this question carefully and then you need to answer. So mostly we are receiving answer as B.
Mm.
So Talib is saying, whenever different picklist values are required, I always go for record type. So what's your take on this, Utkarsh?
Audience is correct. B option is correct. We can create two different record type and assign each record type to a different page layout. So yeah.
Okay, so I think that's correct. So B answer is the correct for this one. Now, last question for today. Okay, so you are using data loader to import 10,000 opportunity records. During import, you notice that 2,000 records failed due to a validation rule that ensures the amount field must be greater than 0 when stage equals to closed one. What is the best way to handle this situation to complete the import successfully? So delete the validation rule and re-import the data. Use data import wizard instead of data loader. Deactivate the validation rule temporarily, import the data and then re-enable it. Edit the CSV to set all stage values to prospecting. So what you guys suggest? So I just want to wait for the audience answer. Okay, we are receiving answer as C. So what you suggest, Utkarsh, for this?
C option is correct because if we go for the A option, it will raise the future risk. Like if we delete that validation rule.
Right.
And for the B option, it won't make any difference. Again, the 2000 record will appear again. And for the D option, it will be a too much time taking process, whereas C is the best way to handle this situation.
Okay, I think that is the correct answer. We need to deactivate validation rule temporarily, and then we can import the data, and then we can re-enable. Out of these four options, this is the correct answer. Okay, and yep. So I think this is it for today. So I hope you enjoyed today's mock interview session. I saw your huge engagement was there. Most of the people are answering for all the scenario based question. So in next session also we'll try to have this type of approach, like few questions will be subjective and few questions will be having some choices so that you can answer accordingly, right? And thank you, Utkarsh, for your time and like helping me to create a mock interview kind of environment so that we can help the community so that they can prepare for the interviews. Because if I were doing it independently, so it was kind of boring. But if you have with me, so I'm asking question, you are answering, audience is also answering. So it is kind of an interview situation. And I know admin part is easy, but I will ask lots of questions when we'll be having development. Because in
Yeah,
development I
right.
have lots of cross questions.
It's a great opportunity for me also, sir. I get to learn many new things also. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
great.
and I want to appreciate Zodial as well because Zodial supported Utkarsh for this mock interview series. So I appreciate them as well. So one more thing, like you can see my website is written over there, email address is there. So by any chance, if you or any of your friend wants to learn Salesforce, wants to join our online offline job readiness training program, so do visit our website. On website you will find a WhatsApp group link, you can join. You can write us on this email ID, admissions@skillhorizon.org.in. So do reach out to us, and we are doing lots of training. Lots of people are getting job opportunities as well. And other than that, on YouTube, I will be there throughout the year. So we'll meet every week, 4 days with different series that I'm running. So keep watching, keep sharing the link with other folks. And if you enjoyed today's session, I would request please hit the like button now. Just hit the like button if you enjoyed today's mock interview session. Okay, Shivani is saying I was able to answer 12 out of 15. Okay, I appreciate. Maybe in one of the session we will be having some sort of quiz where we'll share the QR code so that people can join and then we can find someone who is winning something. Okay,
Sure, sir.
so yep. Thank you guys. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you tomorrow with a scenario based hands-on challenge. So we'll see you tomorrow then. Thank you. Thank you, Utkarsh. Bye, everyone.